Rachel? Oh, Rachel. Oh, come on, you're not actually ignoring me right now, are you? I've known you for way too long for you to think that you can get away with something like that. I don't care what it is you're doing. I know that you keep your phone right in front of you so that you never miss a thing. Oh, come on, you're looking at my messages right now. Just talk to me already.
Oh my God, Will, do you ever stop? This is like borderline harassment, you know? Don't you have anything better to do than talk to me?
Well, actually, I was thinking about a very similar question. Is there anything better to do than talk to me?
I bet you think you're very funny. You know, just because you're the class clown doesn't mean everyone is laughing at you. Some of us actually want to get something out of the lesson.
That's fine. I don't see what's wrong with giving everyone a little bit of a chuckle every now and then. I mean, take a look at the teachers. They try and hide it, but you can see them smirking whenever I say something.
Yeah, well, I don't think they're smirking because they think you're funny or something. I think they're smirking because they're imagining the day you're finally out of school. Then again, I hope they don't get their hopes up. Knowing you and your track record, you're probably gonna get held back. There's no way you're gonna be able to graduate.
Oh, come on, Rachel, have a little bit of faith in me. You know it's not always about the grades. I could probably get by with my good charm. I mean, look, I know I'm a little bit of a disturbance in class, but that doesn't mean I'm a bad kid or anything. People love me. I'm adorable.
Whatever, Will. I'll let you live in your own delusional world. Anyway, is there any reason you're messaging me right now? Because I don't know if you noticed, but we've got a ton of homework. I could barely carry all of it home. I would have thought that you'd be toiling away at that instead of harassing me tonight.
Well, come on. What do you think I'm doing? I'm trying to get my homework done.
Are you really? Because you're wasting a lot of time talking to me instead of actually doing it. I think I better just ignore you for the rest of the night. It's probably best for both of us. You can stop annoying me and I can actually get this done.
Wait. Don't go just yet. Rachel, I need you here.
Okay, what is it? Unless it's super urgent, I don't want to talk to you right now.
Well, this is urgent. I mean, you're going on about that homework, right? That's exactly why I'm messaging you right now.
What?
Yeah, I need help with it. There's no way that I can do something like this. I can't concentrate on it, it's too hard.
Come on, I bet you haven't even opened the book yet, and you're saying something like that. At least give it a go.
Oh, come on, Rachel, don't be so mean. Homework isn't exactly my speciality, you know? I need your help with it.
Well, it's not exactly mine either. I'm just a normal student. Why is it so hard for you to just focus on your studies for once in your life?
Well, what can I say? I just have too much fun talking with you.
Oh, brother. Here we go again.
Oh, come on, don't speak to me that way. You and I are best friends, right? This type of thing is natural. Of course I want to talk to you.
I know why you're saying this. You're thinking that you can flatter me a little bit just so I'll be convinced to help you out. Right?
No, of course not. What are you talking about? That's not the type of guy that I am. I mean, sure, Rachel, you're beautiful, you're funny, and you're so smart. You may not be the smartest in the class, but you get really good grades, right? You're so amazing, and you know what's the best about you? It's your kindness. Whenever someone like me's having a lot of trouble, you go out of your way to help us, right? That's what I like most about you. That's what makes you my best friend.
Oh yeah, yap it up already. It's so blatantly obvious that you're trying to talk me up so I help you. It's not gonna work. I don't know the other girls you've been talking to in our class, and it might work with them, but it's not working with me. I'm not some silly little airhead that's going to fall for a couple of compliments. Especially from a guy like you.
A guy like me? It's because I'm a guy like me that you fall for them, right?
Actually, no. You may be funny, Will, and we get along, but your arrogant attitude is something I can't bear. I find it so off-putting.
Yeah, right. I know you secretly enjoy talking to me. If you didn't, you wouldn't be messaging me this much.
Watch it, Will. I wouldn't be so sure of things if I were you.
So anyway, how about it? I'm gonna give you a ring and you're gonna help me fix up this homework.
No! I'm not doing it!
Are you kidding me? We're best friends. This is your job.
Nope. It's because I'm your best friend that I'm not doing this. Figure it out yourself, Will.
Oh man, Rachel. You used to be so cool, you know? This never used to be a problem for you. Why are you acting like this? Come on. Just help a brother out, you know? Rachel. Rachel?
Oh my god, you guys are just like too cute together. I mean, you actually like Will, don't you? Look at you two arguing in class like you've been a married couple for 20 years. Oh my god, Bethany, shut up. You have no idea. He's the most irritating guy on the planet. Honestly, he's completely incapable. He's like a big baby. I don't know what everyone sees in him. If they actually got to know the guy, they'd realize he's incredibly annoying. I don't know, Rachel. Even the fact that you're saying that right now kind of shows that you like him a lot, huh? I do not. Just shut up. Anyway, what do you want, Bethany? You know how much homework we've been getting recently. It's better if we just get it done. I know. We're still in high school and we've got priorities and everything. But I just cannot help but watch you and Will and just wonder. Do you actually like him? Be honest with me. I know you want to say how much you hate him and how much he boils your blood and whatever. But you don't talk to a guy that much unless you really like him. On the surface, it looks like you two are really at each other's throats. But if you ask me, that's a sign of true love right there. Come on, Bethany, shut up. I told you I don't like him. He's a jerk. The only reason I talk with him is because I really want him to get his act together. That, and we've been friends for a really long time now. Almost as long as you and I have been. I know, you two have known each other since elementary school or something. That's a crazy bond you have there. So anyway, you really don't like him, huh? No, I don't. Not even a little bit? Not even a teensy bit? Nope, I don't. Oh my god. Well, guess what? I've got some crazy news. My boyfriend and I broke up. You guys broke up? Yeah, baby. Why do you sound so happy about this? I thought you guys were really serious with each other. Yeah, we were serious. We were too serious. I mean, I don't know. There's something about him being obsessed with me, always wanting my time. It's quite clear that he liked me way too much. I want to be the one that likes the guy more, you know? I want to be the one that has to chase after him. I didn't get enough room to be able to do that. Yeah. I think I understand what you mean. I don't know. I haven't had a boyfriend yet, so I can't really comment on that. Well, anyway, a breakup is a breakup and it sucks. So I hope you find someone new soon. Don't worry. I'm gonna find someone new. I've got a new target. Target? Who are you after? Who do you think? Who have we talked about in this conversation? Wait, what? Will? You're going after Will? Oh, yeah. Didn't I just tell you that he's a jerk? I know, but he's a handsome jerk. He's a funny one, too. I mean, there's something so attractive about that guy. To be that funny, it means that you're really charismatic, right? I really want to get to know him. I really want to suck his face. Ew. Gross. So anyway, you being his best friend and everything, you should be able to give me some pointers, right? You know him really well. You know exactly how I could get to him. Well, I don't want to do that, Bethany. Why not? I'm your best friend, right? You're meant to do anything for me. You're meant to help me out. Come on, sister. It's not like you like him or anything. Actually, I might have told a little bit of a lie just now. As it happens, I do like Will. Holy cow, are you serious? You actually like him? I knew you were lying before. It's so obvious. It's plain as day. You're absolutely obsessed with Will. Yeah. Look, I didn't want to tell anyone this, but I am. I really do like the guy. I've known him for ages, and he may annoy me to bits, but he's a good guy at the end of the day. Wow, it's taken you this long to figure that out, huh? You guys have been friends for how long now? That's hilarious. Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry, Bethany, but I'd really appreciate it if you went for someone else. Who are you kidding? Do you think this changes anything? I'm still going after him. I'm sorry, what now? Yeah. I mean, just because you like him doesn't mean anything at the end of the day. He likes who he likes. And what do you think is gonna happen? Is he gonna date the girl that doesn't have any experience at all? Or is he going to date the one with her pick of a couple of double Ds? Hold on a second, Bethany. Are you still gonna go after Will even though you know I like him this much? You only just broke up with your boyfriend. There's no way you truly like him. I do. You don't know me. You don't know how I feel. Okay, well, it's just scummy. Like, I'm your best friend. Go for other people. Shouldn't you care about how I feel? And I can throw that one right back at you. My feelings are important too. You're really not gonna let up, are you? Honestly, Bethany, you're unbelievable. I can't believe you. You'd sacrifice our friendship over this? Yeah, well, tough luck. Maybe you should watch me in action. You might learn a thing or two. Then you'd actually be able to score yourself a boyfriend. Trust me, a guy like Will is a hot target. Everyone knows that he would have had a million girlfriends up until this point. He wants someone with experience. He doesn't want some loser that sits at home studying all the time. Whatever. You know what this means, right? You and I are done now, Bethany. Of course I know that. That's exactly the way I want it to be. Now stay out of my way. I'm gonna have Will all to myself. Oh my god! Wow, like he's really an amazing guy, isn't he? He's so dreamy. Have you been seeing Will and I? We're a couple of cute little lovebirds in our own nest. I swear, when he and I are talking to each other, we only exist in our world. Nothing surrounds us at all. We couldn't care about anyone or what they think. We're absolutely infatuated with each other. Yeah, well, good for you, Bethany. I couldn't care less anyway. Really? You couldn't care that I'm hanging out with the guy you were absolutely obsessed with? Come on, don't be such a sore loser, Rachel. If you were truly my best friend, you'd be happy for me. You'd be happy that I finally got a decent guy. What do you mean, finally got a decent guy? You've had decent guys up until now. You threw them away for the simple fact that they liked you. It's so petty. I hate that about you the most. Well, would you look at that? My best friend finally shows her true colors, huh? You've secretly hated my guts this whole time. Well, that's fine. It only makes sense now that we're enemies. Yeah, good. Now leave me alone. Hold on a second there, darling. Don't run away just yet. Don't you want to know Will's little secret? What do you mean, Will's little secret? Oh my god, you don't know? That's hilarious. Well, listen to this. Will, being the type of guy he is, you'd think he'd have a lot of experience, right? He would have been with so many different girls. I mean, he carries himself like he's that type of guy. Yeah, sure, whatever. I don't care. Well, here's the thing. I actually went in to peck his neck today. I thought he would have been used to that type of thing. And would you believe it? His face went red as a cherry. He hasn't done any of that type of thing before. He told me that he hasn't even had a girlfriend. Are you serious? Are you 100% sure about that? Yeah, honey. It's as clear as day. It only makes him a lot cuter, though. I mean, think about it. He's never done it. I can be his first one. I can be the one that takes his V card away. Shut up. I don't want to listen to this. What's the matter? You getting jealous? Come on, Rachel. Don't blame me for this. You've had a chance up until this point. You never took it. Shut up. Just shut up.
Hey, Rachel, what's going on? You haven't been messaging me for days now. Did something happen? Are you angry?
Go away, Will. I don't want to talk to you.
Wow, where did that come from? You're clearly angry at me about something. Do you want to talk about it?
No, I don't. You've got Bethany to talk to, right? How about you just continue smooching her for the rest of your days?
Bethany? Yeah, what the hell is with her lately?
You guys are dating, right?
No, we're not. She is creeping me out. I can't get her off me. You know how many guys she's been with, right? I feel like her just touching me is infecting me with something.
Do you really think that?
Yeah, but anyways, enough about me. What's going on with you? You're my best friend, you know? I want to know.
Look, Will, there's something you should know. Something I've wanted to tell you for a long time.
Yeah?
The fact of the matter is, I like you. I like you a lot.
Whoa.
You're creeped out, right?
I'm not creeped out, actually. I've been meaning to tell you the same thing.
Huh?
Yeah, I mean, we've been friends for this long, right? It only makes sense that we take this a step further.
Do you want to start dating me?
Of course I do. It's all I can ever think about.
Oh my god, Will. I had no idea. I thought it was just me that liked you. We're actually gonna start dating, aren't we?
Yeah, but you know what? Before that, can you call me for a second? It would be easier to explain it that way.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, so you know what to do, right?
Yep. We'll take the photo and we'll post it tomorrow. Bethany is going to freak. Another amazing day with Will. I'm telling you right now, it's only a matter of time. Give me one more day and I'm gonna have this guy in my clutches. I'm gonna be smooching him for the rest of his days. I wouldn't be so sure about that, Bethany. Will and I are officially dating. I'm sorry. What now? Yeah, he just messaged me. We had a long phone call, and we finally decided that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, whatever. As if. I'm not gonna believe something like that. Well, you're just gonna have to check Instagram tomorrow, aren't you? There's gonna be a little surprise for you there. As planned, Will and I took a couple of photos together. It was our first time actually touching and holding each other that way. We felt really awkward at first, but eventually we started having a lot of fun. You could see on our faces that it was genuine. It was genuine love for each other. Bethany looked at those photos while we were in class. Everyone was talking about the fact that him and I were dating now. They said it was the cutest thing they had ever seen. They had been waiting for it for a long time. Bethany couldn't stand it, though. She shrieked the moment she saw it in class on her phone. She threw it against the wall and caused some damage. I didn't think she would react that strongly. I thought Will was just like any other guy. It looks like she was really into him. From that point on, we didn't see her come back to school. I wondered what happened to her for a long time. I tried to apologize and say that we were best friends and we should make up, but she ignored me. Then one day I saw her on the street, smoking with a massive baby in her stomach. I don't know what happened there, and I don't want to know. I'm just going to focus on my relationship with Will. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, leave a like and subscribe to see more videos like this in the future. See you next time!
I'm exhausted. This is all your fault. Thanks to you, I hardly got any sleep last night. Do you understand? I have a really important meeting now, but I can hardly concentrate thanks to you.
I'm really sorry. I know Liam got pretty noisy last night. I think it's because he's starting to teeth.
Can you not even stop a baby crying? You have one job, at least do that right. What's the point of you if you can't even keep a single baby quiet? What kind of a mom are you? Are you sure the kid doesn't hate you?
I'm sorry. I'm doing my best, but he starts crying as soon as I stop holding him.
I'm pretty sure it isn't normal for a baby to cry through the whole night like that. Are you sure you're not doing anything wrong? It really seems like this is your fault to me, so stop blaming a baby and take responsibility.
I've tried everything people suggest, but nothing seems to stop him crying in the middle of the night. It's my first kid too, so I don't really know if there are better ways to do things. I'm just learning as I go. I'm sorry.
There's definitely something wrong with the way that you're handling that kid. You've been slacking on the housework, and now this too? Can't you do anything right? There's so much dust in the corners of the hallway. How long has it been since you vacuumed?
I'm sorry, I didn't notice. I've been vacuuming, but I've been trying to do it faster to not make Liam cry. So I must have missed a few spots. I'll be more careful next time.
You're really useless, aren't you? All you do is make excuses. Are you sure you're even fit to be a mother?
I'll try harder from now on, so please don't say things like that. It won't happen again, I promise.
You think I can believe that? Your promises are meaningless. I'm starting to wonder if I should have married you in the first place.
I'll do better from now on. Please believe that I'm doing my best.
I hope so. If you keep on like this, I'll really have to rethink things. I think I should lay down a few ground rules to stop you from slacking off.
Ground rules? What kind of ground rules?
First of all, no more leaving the house. You don't need to waste time outside when you have so much to do at home.
Really? What about grocery shopping?
You can do that online these days. So no more leaving the house until I say otherwise. So you better start focusing more on keeping the house spotless and that baby in check. Do you understand?
How long is this rule going to be in effect?
Until I say so. It completely depends on you, so you better start taking your job more seriously if you want to leave the house again.
I see.
Don't forget the rule, okay? And be grateful I'm even giving you this chance to prove yourself. Any other guy would have just tossed you to the curb by now.
Good morning, Ruby. It's really been a while, hasn't it?
Oh, good morning, Elise. Yeah, it's been too long since we last spoke. I hope you've been well.
Yeah, I've been fine. How have you been? And how's my little Liam? He must have grown so much since I last saw him.
He's been crying a lot, but he's gotten bigger.
I'm glad to hear that. Crying a lot just means he's healthy. I appreciate you always sending me pictures and videos, but I'd love to see him in person again, too.
The last time you saw him was just after he was born, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's right. I'm sorry I haven't been able to visit more often. If you lived a little closer, I'd be there all the time.
It's nothing to apologize over, don't worry, I understand. But you're welcome to come and see the baby whenever you can.
You're too kind. But honestly, I should be helping you around the house too. I feel so bad. I know it must be so hard with a new baby. I know your parents don't even live in the same country. They're all the way in England. It must be really hard for you.
You do so much for us already. I really appreciate the meals you dropped off for us the other day. Not having to cook for a few days was such a relief. And it all tasted amazing. I'm really grateful for everything you do for us.
Don't be silly. That's the least I can do. I really wish I could do more. Don't hesitate to ask if you need me to drop off more food at the very least. Is my son helping out around the house too? I hope he's giving you time to sleep. He's not pushing it all on you, is he?
Don't worry about that. Fedora's been a great husband as always. He helps out around the house plenty, and he looks after Liam from time to time too.
Oh, really? That's really surprising. He was always useless when he was living at home. People really can change, huh?
He said his whole perspective on life really changed after Liam was born. He said he really wants to be an active father.
Oh, that's really nice to hear. But to be honest, I hate how this is even something we need to discuss. A father should be every bit as responsible for his son as the mother is. It should go without saying that he'll look after him.
Yeah, I think a lot more people are thinking like that these days.
But really, we shouldn't be praising these fathers for doing the bare minimum. You're the one who left the stability of a full-time job in order to care for this brand new human full-time, after risking your life to bring him into the world. You deserve praise more than anyone.
I do?
Of course you do. You're on your own with Liam while my son's at work, aren't you? That's most of the day. And you aren't even relying on your own parents or anyone for support. You're really amazing. And kids his age cry a lot during the night too, don't they? It must really be so tough.
Yeah, I guess you could see that. It's been really hard to get a good night's sleep for the last few months.
Sleep is really important. It's gonna be even tougher on you if you lose out on so much sleep. Well, I'm speaking from experience. I know you're probably not in the best physical state either, so soon after giving birth. You're doing great. Don't take childbirth so lightly. It takes quite a toll on the body, you know. So try not to push yourself too much. Get Fedor to check on him at night, too.
Does giving birth really affect the body that badly?
Of course it does. So looking after yourself is also really important. Looking after the baby so often on your own is really amazing. So you should be proud of yourself. But don't feel so much pressure to put everything on your shoulders. If you have any worries at all, no matter how big or small, I'm always here for you. Don't forget, I've already been through this.
Thank you so much. That sentiment is more than enough. You really make me feel like I'm not going through this alone.
You really aren't going through it alone. And I really want to thank you too. I'm so grateful to have a daughter-in-law like you. Your parents really raised you right.
Thank you, but you're the only one who seems to think that. I'm no good at all. I don't deserve all of those kind words.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm really proud of you. I'm always bragging about you to everyone around me. So a lot of people think very highly of you now. I'm always telling people how you're wasted on a guy like my son.
That's not true. I'm always messing up and getting yelled at. Sometimes I think I'm not cut out for being a wife or a mother at all.
Who's yelling at you? Don't tell me Fedor is.
No, of course not.
Really? You can tell me the truth. Has Fedor said anything like that to you? If he has, please just tell me the truth.
It's fine. I'm the one in the wrong after all. I can't even get Liam to stop crying. So of course he's gonna get mad at me. He has to be up early to go to work, but thanks to me, he keeps getting woken up in the middle of the night.
What? Is that what Fedor actually said to you? Of course Liam's gonna cry. That's what babies do. It's his only job. If he has a problem with that, he should try and calm his baby down himself. I can't believe that son of mine sometimes.
No, it's my fault. He only gets mad at me because I keep messing up. He's starting to lose faith in me ever becoming a good mom, and I don't blame him.
What are you saying? Lose faith in you? Ruby, I'm really sorry. I can't believe my own son could say such cruel things. Is there anything else? Has he said anything else to make you feel this way? Please, don't feel like you have to hide any of it from me. Just tell me everything.
Okay, I might have been a little dishonest earlier.
Dishonest about what?
Fedor doesn't actually help me with Liam at all, or any of the housework either. But he's not happy with how I'm doing with the housework or Liam either. He said until I prove I'm a good wife, I can't leave the house anymore. So I haven't been able to leave the house in the last 4 months.
4 months? I don't understand. He said you can't leave the house. Did something happen? What's his reasoning?
It's because I'm not a good wife. So until I show him I've become one, I'm not supposed to leave the house for any reason. He took my house keys and locks the door whenever he leaves. He said this is the only way to teach me to take my jobs more seriously.
I can't believe this. You have to be joking, right? He really won't let you leave the house.
He put cameras in the house too, so he can make sure I don't try to leave when he's not home. I popped outside once a couple of months ago, and it made him really mad. I don't think I can live like this anymore. Please help me.
Calm down, Ruby. Everything's gonna be fine. Anyway, you can't really leave the house right now, right?
I never meant to trouble you with all of this. I'm so sorry.
Stop with all of that. Don't apologize, please. I'm heading over there right now. That should be fine, right?
Is that really okay for you? But you live so far.
It's fine. If I drive fast, I can be there in about 4 hours. What time does Fedor usually get home?
He usually gets back at around 7 p.m.
That's good. In that case, we have more than enough time. I'll definitely be there before he gets home, so just hang in there, okay? You don't need to worry anymore. Everything's gonna be fine. Just pack a bag for yourself and Liam.
Hey, where the hell are you? I just checked the cameras and you're not home. You know you're not supposed to leave the house, so where did you go to? If you don't answer ASAP, you're in big trouble.
Ruby's with the police right now. I'm really disappointed in you. How could my own son turn out like this? What on earth do you think you're doing?
What? Is that you, Mom?
Yes, that's right. I'm holding on to your wife's phone.
What are you doing with Ruby's phone? Where the hell is that woman? And what was that about the police? What's going on?
This is all your own fault. So don't expect me to defend you.
Just tell me what the hell is going on.
I went to save your wife from you. That's what's going on. I really can't believe what was happening to that poor girl. You not only stopped her from going outside, but you locked her out of the bedroom too. What is wrong with you? I wish I'd have known sooner.
What do you mean, save her? Stop lecturing me and just tell me where you took my wife.
I told you already, didn't I? I took her to the police.
What? Who gave you the right to butt into our lives? How dare you take my wife? This is trespassing, I'll have you know.
Now's not the time to be saying such nonsense. Do you have any idea what kind of state your poor wife was in? She was in a really bad way.
What state? Why would she be in a bad state from staying in the house 24/7? That doesn't make any sense.
You pushed all the childcare as well as all of the housework onto Ruby, didn't you? And if you weren't completely satisfied, you denied her dinner. You know she was barely getting any sleep to begin with the baby crying every night and having to take care of all the housework while keeping him calm all day and night. And on top of all that, you wouldn't even let her eat? What is wrong with you?
If she just did her job properly, there would be no problem. I'm just trying to teach her to take her responsibilities seriously. It's her own fault for messing up so much. If I don't discipline her now, she's only gonna get worse.
Are you insane? Discipline her. She isn't your maid. You're the one who can't do anything. You have no right to judge her. Keeping her locked up in the house 24/7 is a human rights violation. What kind of monster are you?
Monster? You're supposed to be my mother. Don't call me that.
Yes, and I've never been so ashamed to call myself that. I don't know where I went wrong to raise such a terrible human being. I'm sure your father's turning in his grave, too. I'm really ashamed of you. I feel like I'll never be able to apologize to Ruby and her whole family enough for how my sorry excuse for a son has treated her.
Mom, could you just calm down? Don't you think you might be exaggerating a little?
Exaggerating? Do you still not understand how serious your actions have been? Ruby's getting a divorce from you. Is that enough of a wake-up call?
What the hell are you talking about? Like hell she is.
Why are you surprised? What did you expect? I've told her family about how you've treated her too. Don't think they'll let you off the hook so easily either. and I don't intend on trying to stop them.
This is a problem between a man and his wife. It doesn't concern any of you. You or her stinking family. So, I'll say it again. Just butt out.
Ruby has something to say to you. Wait a moment.
This is Ruby. I have my phone back.
How dare you? What the hell have you been telling my mom?
I never intended to tell her about all of this, but she was really kind to me, and before I knew what I was telling her about all of my problems.
I'll give you another chance. Come back home right now, or I'll show you what a real problem is. Don't blow this out of proportion any more than you already have.
I'm not going back there.
Excuse me?
I'm never going back to that house again.
What are you talking about? Have you forgotten how much I've done for you? Everything I've done has been for you. If it wasn't for me disciplining you a little, you'd be even more useless.
Everyone else has said I've been doing really good. You're the only one who seems to think I need to be disciplined or anything like that.
What?
Your mom and even the police officers told me it's normal for babies to cry. And they said I've been doing really well looking after Liam and keeping up with all the housework at the same time. They told me I haven't done anything wrong, and I don't deserve to be locked up or denied food.
You realize they're just coddling you, right? Since you're being such a crybaby. Of course strangers are gonna give you empty compliments. It's only because I'm your real family that I'm giving you the harsh truth, so you can grow.
You're full of crap. If that was the case, then why did your mom cry so much when I told her about how you've been with me? If what you're saying was really true, she wouldn't have rushed to get me out of the house and taken me to the police. You're the one in the wrong here, Fedor.
Are you deliberately trying to make me angry?
You can't control me that easily anymore. My eyes are finally open. Get as angry as you want. If I stayed with you, me and Liam would both just end up miserable.
Are you planning to steal my son from me?
Your son? Don't make me laugh. You haven't held him once. You have no right to call yourself a father.
I don't know what's gotten into you. Everything was fine this morning, but now you're suddenly attacking me?
I'm the only parent Liam has. He needs me to protect him from you too. I'm not your slave. I met my lawyer today. I advise you to get one too.
So you finally unblocked me. Just when I thought you came to your senses after sulking for 2 weeks, this is the message you send me? What do you need a lawyer for?
For the divorce, of course. You didn't seem willing to divorce amicably, so you left me no choice but to resort to getting a lawyer. I'm taking it to court if you don't comply.
Where the hell are you right now?
I'm staying at a hotel. I'm obviously not going to tell you where it is, though.
Come back home right now. Do you understand? I'm not kidding around. If you come home and apologize to me immediately, I'm willing to overlook all of this nonsense. But that is only if you come home and apologize immediately. This is seriously your last chance.
Why should I have to apologize to you? I can't believe you still think you can manipulate me that easily. Just how stupid are you exactly?
Excuse me?
The only one who's done anything that needs apologizing for is you. Not that I would accept one anyway, though. You can go to hell for all I care.
What's happened to you? This doesn't sound like you at all.
Didn't I tell you? I finally opened my eyes. That's all. I need to become a stronger person and stand up for myself. Not just for my own sake, but for Liam too.
Fine, go ahead and get a divorce. You'll regret it. You'll find out the hard way. The real world isn't so kind. Try and live as a single mom. Knock yourself out.
I think I'll be fine. My lawyer told me I should expect a good amount of child support from you because of our circumstances. Oh, and it seems like it should be easy enough to stop you from having any access to Liam at all. So that's another weight off my mind.
What?
My parents have even flown into town to support me through this. And your mom is on my side too. I have a lot of people helping me through this, so I'm not scared of you anymore.
Why is my mom on your side too?
Because of everything you did, of course. Why else? I do blame myself as well, though, for being such a doormat and letting you treat me the way you did for so long.
You really plan on raising Liam without having me in his life at all? You think I'll let you do that?
I don't need you to let me. I'm free. I don't need your permission for anything. You're free to try and fight for access in court, but it's pointless. After everything you've done, there's no way you'll ever see Liam again.
Okay, I get it. You're angry. I'm sorry, okay? Are you happy now? It seems like my acts of love for you haven't been very well received. I'm sorry for not trying harder to see things from your side. So forgive me, please. I don't know what I'll do without you.
Stop that already. You're just embarrassing yourself. And frankly, you're creeping me out. And don't use the word love. I don't think you even know what that word means.
What? Did you say I'm creeping you out? After everything I've done for you?
I've done a lot of thinking over the last 2 weeks, and I've come to a few realizations. The reason you put me down so much and made me feel so awful about myself was so you could control me easier. But my eyes are open now, so whatever you say, it won't change anything. You're never gonna see me or Liam again. Outside of court, that is.
And what the hell do you think you can do on your own? Don't get so full of yourself now. Nothing I said to you was a lie. You're useless.
You're the one who's useless. I kind of feel sorry for you. You need to put other people down and make people feel bad about themselves to feel better about yourself, don't you? It's quite pathetic.
Watch what you say. Don't get carried away. It's really great for you that you have this newfound confidence and all, but that doesn't change anything. You're the same useless woman you've always been. You're not fooling anyone with this charade, acting all confident. I know you'll come crying back to me the minute you realize just how much I've been doing for you.
There's no charade. For the first time in years, I actually feel like myself again. It's not that I'm acting confident. I just see you for the weak little man you are now. That's all.
I am not a weak little man.
We're just going around in circles now. Talking to you any longer would just be a waste of time. So I guess I'll see you in court. I advise you to get a lawyer as soon as you can because I'm not planning on pulling any punches.
You're not planning on pulling any punches? Is that supposed to be some kind of threat?
It's not a threat. It's just the reality of the situation. In order to protect Liam from you, I'm going to make sure you never see him again. And I have faith my lawyer can make that happen.
Do you even realize what you're doing? You're tearing this family apart. How can you say you're protecting him?
If I left things how they were, do you think he would have grown up with a loving family? How many years were you planning on keeping me locked in the house? Do you think he would have felt safe and happy in an environment like that? I guess I should actually be thanking you. Doing something that extreme is what pushed me over the edge and helped me see you for what you really are. So thank you for showing your true colors now, rather than when Liam is old enough to be affected too. Fedor didn't agree to our divorce terms as we expected, so we ended up in court and I got everything I wanted. Because of the overwhelming evidence of his abuse, he wasn't given any visitation rights at all and was ordered to pay a lot of child support. When the verdict was delivered, he seemed to finally understand the reality of his situation and he burst into tears. But obviously it was too late for remorse at that point. Luckily, the company I was working at before we got married took me back, and I moved pretty close to where Fedor's mom lives, so she babysits pretty often. But my office even has a daycare now, so working full-time hasn't been a problem, even as a single mom. Fedor has been paying his child support on time regularly, and he hasn't tried to get in touch, luckily. His own mom hasn't even been in contact with him, though, so we have no idea where he is or what he's doing. But until Liam is old enough to decide for himself whether or not he wants to meet his own father, I won't let him anywhere near him. Thanks for watching until the end. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more videos.